What's going on, everybody? Welcome back for another episode of Animenia. I'm Wrath.
I'm IPK Thoughts, the favorite, the most important.
We got rid of one saying that, so now we got another one saying
I've always been saying that. So, I've been saying that from the beginning. Then you'd have the God look at me and be blah, blah, blah.
Ooh.
But who?
Yeah.
Who?
I don't know who you're talking about.
I don't know who you're talking about.
Today, we're going to be talking about an anime we both started watching. It's only one season.
Fire Force.
Pretty official show.
Really good show, except someone isn't caught up. Fully, I'm close.
We all know who it is.
I'm close, and I don't know what happens, but if we're gonna spoil it, I wouldn't mind.
Well, season 2 is coming out soon, so
I'm gonna watch it regardless. So
we got the rookie tournament coming up in season 2. So we shall see what's going on. But yeah. Fire Force is a newer, I'm not gonna say new, anime.
It's a year old.
Yeah, it's
literally
a newer show. It's made by the same people who made Soul Eater and Soul Eater Not.
Never saw it, but apparently you think it's...
Yeah, Soul Eater wasn't like, it was a cool concept or whatever.
What was the concept?
You had Meisters and you had weapons. Meisters were people who could use the weapons. The weapons were... Yeah, it's a whole... Like, I'm not getting into it because it's Soul Eater. We'll do a whole episode on that because it's a cool concept, but...
Cool concept, bad execution, I'm assuming. I don't know. If you give me the recommendations, I watch it, don't watch it.
It's cool if you want to watch it. It's like... It's got death, it's got Shikigamis, and got cool weapons, but it's just not a show. Like, they didn't do it right. It was like Bleach, but...
Well, there's no Infernals in it, so...
There might be, I don't remember.
It's not Fire Force.
There might actually be Infernals in it, so I don't really remember.
Ew. Well, either way, this is the Fire Force episode. Now, my question is, I'm just going to jump right out the gate. How does it lead? Look, what are you talking about? Rookie tournament?
Well, that's at the end of everything.
Because my question is, didn't they already do a rookie tournament? And that Joker dude interrupted and what was that thing they were doing?
That was they got a rookie tournament. And it hasn't happened yet, so I can't really say what it is. Because I don't read manga, so I don't know exactly how it's going to go. They said it's going to be a rookie tournament. Yeah, they're going to have the best of each squad. This is their first year doing certain stuff. Like, probably a normal, anime tournament. Like, you're going to put the tuning exam.
Yeah, like the tuning exam or fucking...
The hunter exam.
Yeah.
Or, it's going to be another exam, so,
Those are usually good arcs, so
that's what I'm saying. It should be fresh. It's after the first season, so that means it's going to be a real, true exam arc.
What everyone is and who everyone is. And they're introducing those new characters. And wait, we haven't even talked about what the show's about.
I know. That's why I said, my man.
You jump the gun and go straight into it.
I'm just saying, that's what's coming in season 2.
So, yeah. But Fire Force is a show about, this special firefighters that have pyrokinetic abilities that fight demons.
What happened to create, what is their, post-apocalyptic, planet?
It has something to do with, here, ready?
Some kind of crazy fire, or something happened where there was no fire. I don't freaking remember.
Yeah, it's just...
Somebody found fire, and then they surrounded it with, their pyrokinetics or whatever.
So a quick synapse is, the year is blah, blah, blah. In the solar era in Tokyo, special fire force are fighting against a phenomenon called spontaneous human combustion, where humans are being turned into living infernals called infernals. So it's pretty much just out of nowhere. People just started turning into fire demons and just losing their minds, and they're trying to figure out why it happened. And
yeah, there's some kind of weird backstory that we didn't get to yet.
Yeah, they kind of just...
There's no oceans or something too. We found out, right?
Yeah, is there? What?
Vulcan exposed
Japan
that.
without the ocean?
I'm saying, like, he wants to, like... Nah, we'll get there.
Yeah. Either way, people randomly just explode into demons and just lose their minds.
There's 2 different Infernals.
Forced Infernals that were like...
Yeah,
somebody's purposely turning you into, and then sometimes you just...
you got the spontaneous combustion.
Which is a mystery at this point, but they're leading to something coming up where there's this rival. I feel
like it wasn't spontaneous combustion.
No, it's definitely...
I feel like it's like people like Shinra don't realize they have powers. And their power overcomes them.
Yeah, and
their
pyrokinetic.
Yeah. And they don't realize it, and they just combust. That's why it's usually family members too, because it's genetic.
Yeah, it says right here, while Infernals are first generation cases of spontaneous human combustion, later generations possess the ability to manipulate the flames while retaining their human form. Blah, blah, blah. Shinra. Yeah, so...
I feel like you're entering manga zone now.
No, that's just straight up the description of the show.
No, but I'm saying like the 3rd generation like Infernals, that's like manga stuff. Like
yeah, I don't know. Well, isn't who's a 3rd generation?
3rd generation Infernals.
Oh yeah,
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Because we only got up to what, that 2nd generation Infernal, that dude that made himself an Inferno in that old timey place with the captain with the brooms.
Oh yeah, that one dude that was like hard as nails, and they threw him up in the air. Yeah, that was a crazy fight too. That was a good fight.
Before we get there again, I'm gonna jump in the gun because there's so many awesome ass like parts in this.
This is so much to talk
about. It's so crazy. Like I don't really want to spoil it, but we got to if we're going over the show.
Yeah, we got to. We're gonna even be spoiling it for me, so we're all in this together.
Yeah, you got Shinra, main character. It starts off.
Adola burst.
Does it start off with him getting out of school, like out of the academy, or does it start with the fire in his house?
No, it starts off at the train station, like some dude explodes, like literally the show right off rip, someone explodes on a train, Unit 8 comes out to save the day, and like Shinra's on his way to join Unit 8 and he gets to show off his
he goes on, he's going one way on the train and they're coming the other way, right?
Yeah, to stop the fire.
Yeah, he stops it just because
he saves the
he's a fire
girl.
Force, so like
he's a new addition to...
He didn't even care, he was just out there trying to just be the hero, I guess.
Yeah, he was trying to go join his squad to like be officially introduced, and his introduction got to be him showing off his powers, because not only is he a new fire soldier, his entire squad is a brand new like district they got to run.
They only got like 4 people.
Yeah, they got...
That's more than 4, bro.
Well, they got Maki, which is like the wizard girl. Then they got Arthur, Obi, which is my man.
It was his first day too, so...
Yeah, because Obi's the captain. Then they had that one dude that...
The gun guy that's like a pain in the balls.
Yeah, but he's still kind of
the lieutenant.
He's still badass though. And then I think that's it for now.
Bro, like I know you didn't watch the whole thing. My man is a beast. The
what, the dude with the guns?
Yeah.
Yo, I know he is. I saw what he did, how he was ricocheting them all.
Yeah.
Like I was like, yo, he's just gonna kill everybody. There was this one fight scene with him where he's just blasting like Glocks or whatever off at everybody, and I'm like, wow, he's just about to murder a bunch of people. And then he controls the bullets, like the spark behind it, so he's bouncing it everywhere, and as soon as right before it hits you, he slows it down just enough to knock you out like a paintball. And I was like, oh man, that's crazy. And he's got like the intelligence to be able to know the trajectories that it's all... He can't even see it. He just remembered the layout of the room by taking a quick glimpse, ricocheted everywhere, and started knocking motherfuckers out. It was amazing.
You think that was a good fight for him, right?
Ooh, that was... Does it get better?
Remember the girl you asked me about with the bow? They have a one-on-one fight, her and him. And my man
She's a beast, though.
Breaks out one-shot rifle.
Like a big ass sniper?
It's an old school like
bolt action.
No, older, like an old musket. And he like overloads
the powder in it.
The combustion chamber. Yeah. He overloads. It's just he has a whole bag. I think it's like 20 of these things. Of like he'll just pull the barrel off, slap a new barrel on. Like
yeah, that makes sense because
he's super turning.
You can put extra powder in it. He can tell how much force he's
exploding these barrels.
Just blow like a cannon.
Yes,
pretty much.
He makes.
He just doesn't have the strength to hold it straight up.
Out of a regular.
That's bad.
Musket like type gun.
Because the girl he's fighting, because all right, so there's a second faction in this. If you already watched it, you know, but they're called the Evangelists. They want to destroy the world, make everyone infernals, burn it, blah blah blah. The Fire Force our squad, Squad 8, is internal
Squad 8 is
affairs.
internal affairs of the whole fire force, because what is it, the 3 branches that make up the fire force?
Yeah, there's
the church
Amaterasu.
The government branch, and
Yeah.
what was the last one? Like the police branch?
Yeah, there's the police. So there's so there's the Amaterasu branch, which is like the government, like the paperwork dudes. They all work inside the big eternal flame, whatever. Then there's the church.
Soul, right?
Soul.
The church.
Yeah, Soul is the church.
Yeah, they always have to have a priestess in every.
Yeah, to bless someone that
The Latam.
Yeah, Latom. That's someone that passed away to become an infernal, because the fire force, they don't fight.
You know what that means?
Fires. What?
So I see you.
Ah,
So, like,
I get it.
Yeah. You like.
You're not forgotten. Yeah, I see you. Yeah. Okay, that's kind of cool.
So that's the third fucking faction.
They're not fighting fires like there are traditional firefighters in this show, but
What squad is that? What is my man's squad? The traditional? No, not the traditional firefighter, but the old school fire. The district with the brooms.
He's not 4. No, he's not 1. I think he's 6.
He's not 4.
No, 4 is the plague doctor dude. No, that's 3.
3.
Giovanni's 3.
Yeah.
Because that's where I left off, is right when Giovanni's fighting Shinra and Arthur's fighting this. It's going to take me a moment to...
I think it's 4. I'm not 100% sure, but like each district has their own fire force.
District, yeah.
But this district was so gangsty that they were like given one just off the strength of like how strong they were. Like it wasn't like, oh yeah, we need a fire force over here. It was like, yo,
what, with the broom dude?
You have to have a fire force in your district. Like, because you guys are so beast. Yeah. It's like, yo, and they do everything their own way, their own traditions. Like they got like marching bands. Like it's cool. Like that they do everything like some old school, traditional way in their universe.
Yeah. Compared
to everybody else, it just like comes through and it blows people away. They actually put these infernals to rest. Like everybody else is like, oh yeah, they celebrate the person that they were before they became infernal.
Yeah, they don't just like run around like a normal fire force. Like they really celebrate their own little town. Like it's just even like it's all in Tokyo. Like they're all in Tokyo,
but they're like even more
like tightly compact, niche, and they're all like they're niche, and like even like their building style and everything they do in that area
it's like
is so
old school. Like, craziness.
I'm gonna tell you right now, it's not 6.
7.
It's 7, yeah.
That's why, because they were the newest squad.
Yeah, they were newest
8.
too, because
they were given a squad.
That's crazy.
Squad 7.
So wait, now I'm seeing something here. My man's here in Company 3. Oh, okay, all right. That makes more sense now. I left off at a part where there's a big fight, so we'll get to that in a minute.
He's behind, but where were we?
We were talking about what's the difference between like a regular fire soldier and firefighter.
Yeah, they had the 3 branches that we went over. You gotta have the priestess that do the prayer and that puts everybody to rest. So Squad 8 is the squad Shinra's in.
Yeah.
Their squad, we don't know at the beginning, but basically their squad is internal affairs to make sure that the 3 factions aren't fighting between the squads. And they're not doing messed up stuff.
They're also looking, because they know there's traitors in their ranks.
Yeah.
And
but they didn't know it was up to the extent that they were.
Yeah, no.
When they were founded, they just knew it was like some like funny stuff going on.
Yeah, they knew something was up, and so they created the very secret internal branch.
Everybody knows that it wasn't really that secret, because when other captains here, like the 8 showed up, they know why they're there. Like if the 8 showed up at Princess, she knew why they were there.
Yeah,
when
like
Giovanni
the peons didn't, but
the 8th, he knew why they were there.
Why? Because it's kind of like they don't know, but when you see someone else come, like, why are you here? There's got to be you're investigating something.
Yeah, and like
so Hibana, she wasn't a traitor. No,
she's just a beast. Like she wanted stuff for herself.
And she didn't want.
Same thing with Squad 1. They just why are you here?
They had 1 traitor in their ranks.
They had one. Yeah.
Yeah, I can't remember his name. I think it was Karim. Was it Karim?
I don't remember names. Everybody who watches this show knows I butchered fucking names. Like
I don't remember names. I only remember the really important names.
No. Squad 1 was like they invited the other squads over, but they knew they had to invite everybody so 8 would be there. They knew all about 8 from the jump.
So we know 5 and 1 aren't traitors.
There's traitors in every freaking squad. There's probably a traitor in 8.
Oh, that's a good point. I don't like that.
It doesn't mean like if the captain is a traitor, it's a different thing. That means that they work for the other factions.
Yeah.
But if it's just like
if it's just one dude, like
peon,
a lieutenant,
like,
or like
not even peon. It could be like somebody Shinra's level.
Yeah.
It could just be a scumbag and work for the other squad.
Like a regular fire soldier or a lieutenant.
Yeah.
But if the captain, like Giovanni's squad, they're all traitors. So like Mirage and what's that other dude's name? Flail.
Yeah.
And he uses a flail. That's so unique.
It's garbage.
Yeah.
But all right, so that's why the 8th district exists.
They investigate the traitors.
His captain's Obi.
Yeah, Captain Obi is a monster. I don't care what.
No pyrokinetics
At all.
He just fucks them up though.
For no reason. For no reason though, because he was fighting like the toughest, as we talking about, like that brand new squad to do with the brooms.
Yeah.
I guess his name is Shiamon. I don't even know how to say it.
Isn't he Benny like?
Yeah, Benny Morrow.
Yeah.
Benny Morrow. He's like one of the most powerful fire soldiers ever.
Types of
he's a compound.
pyrokinetics.
Yeah.
So then we haven't gone over that neither. There's different types of pyrokinetics. Different generations have different strengths. First generation they can hold fire or something, right?
Yeah, they can control fire without being burned.
Yeah. Second generation they can move it around.
They can actually.
It's already there.
Yeah, they can't start their own flames, but they can manipulate it.
Like
third generation.
The chick from his squad.
Yeah.
But third generation can create fire
and control it.
What is fourth gen?
I don't think there is a fourth.
There is, because they said something about fourth gens.
Yeah, I'm gonna look that up.
Because Arthur's a third gen because he can create plasma. So his fire is that strong.
Let's see.
I think it's fourth gen's like people like Shell, where the fire affects pyrokinetics. And that girl that turns off people's pyrokinetics.
Fourth generation has done by. Oh, this is a whole manga thing. This is gonna take a minute.
I think Benny Morrow is third and fourth generation too. He's not second and third. I think he's third and fourth. Because he's I think. Because he can create flames, and he can do something with them. That's what makes him so strong.
Look at me over here stumbling, trying to figure this out. Okay, so becoming awaken their ability to generate their own flames, be a body part with the unique ability of immunity to burning. Third generation become usually okay. I don't think there is a fourth generation because it's not saying.
What is the Lola burst the fourth?
I think so. That's like a new thing.
Yeah, I think I might have butchered that.
The Dola burst. I think that's what it's called. I don't really care. That's what it's called for me.
The Dola burst. But all right, we're at.
Yeah, it says right here. So second generation of pyrokinetics, while those ability to create and control their own flames are known as third. So yeah, second generation can manipulate fire. That's it. Third generation are those who can create and manipulate.
All right, so he's a combination.
So he's a combination of two and one. So yeah.
All right, so we got Obi, captain. What's the lieutenant's name? Or we might just go over squad 8. We're already at 20 minutes. We got the lieutenant.
Straight up monster. Now let me see.
What kind? He's a second gen, right?
Let's see. The Shinra. Oh my god. It's bringing up the motherfucking. Like they're every episode. It's not telling you.
He has the computer, everybody. But I'm about to pull it up in 5 seconds on my phone.
Shut the fuck up.
Fire Force Squad 8 members. You guys can follow us to do this too. Oh look, I have all of them in 5 seconds.
I have them now too. No, alright, so Obi, captain, he's got no powers at all. He's the captain, but he trains every day, all day. He does nothing but lift weights, do calisthenics, everything. Monster. We have Arthur. He's a second class fire soldier. He's the one, he can create plasma from, not his special sword, because in that one with Vulcan, he was able to create through whatever, anything that looks like a sword. He creates
plasma, like he is the third generation, ain't he? Not.
Yeah, he's third. No, yeah. He's a second class fire soldier.
Oh yeah, he's third generation.
He's a third generation, so he can create plasma from anything, but he's such a narcissist, he'll only he has to be in his own state of mind, that he has to be able to create it through something that looks like a sword hilt. So he can't, like, you can give him like a can of soda and he'll be able to create it, but because in his mind he's a wacko,
he's got to be.
Can't.
He's the king of knights.
Yeah,
he's a knight's king or something.
He's the night king. Yeah,
he mixed it up so many times.
The more he feels like a medieval knight, like chivalrous or whatever, the more stronger he gets, and the less he feels like that. Like, he can become like a monster, but as soon as his narcissistic tendencies like die down,
in that episode, he probably would have blew up the city.
Yeah. Like, it's crazy. Like if you feed his ego, he'll just get more powerful. And
he would have created like an atomic bomb.
Yeah, that's crazy. But yeah, I don't know. I like him, but at the same time, I hate him because he's a jackass. Yeah, he's a straight up. What did Giovanni say? Or who was it? Flail. I was like, is this moron? No, it was Vulcan.
Vulcan's like, this is.
He's like, he's a monster, but he's an idiot. This is like, he said it perfectly.
He's incredibly strong. I'm like, what the hell?
And then as soon as like he realized that he looked like he had this
idiot Mirage.
He had this like donkey like strapped to his like a strap on. Yeah. And as soon as he realized he looked like a moron,
the shadow clone was like, what the hell is this?
Yeah. So there's Arthur. He's some blonde dude with a top knot that's got some monster powers as long as you feed his ego. Yeah. And you got Iris, which she's the
she's the priest we were talking about.
Lisa, who's the engineer. Who's that?
I think that's Vulcan's.
Oh, that's Lisa. Yeah, sicko girlfriend.
Yeah, I guess she becomes an engineer after the whole garbage that she does.
Maki's the wizard girl, right? Like the one that looks like the wizard with the weird hat.
The witch.
The witch. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah. She's
like she was Secret Service before she was.
Yeah, she was a soldier, like a straight up like army. Like she was in like the secret like special forces.
Yeah, she was like a SEAL. Yeah.
Yeah, she was like a Navy. She was like their version of like SEALs. So isn't she able to like halt someone's power? Something like they're like.
No. She can control she's a second gen.
Yeah.
She can control flames.
But didn't she knock like the wind or like the fire?
She can hold on to Shin's fire itself.
And then she did that to
but as long as he's still propelling it, she can only hold on to a certain amount of the fire.
Yeah.
That's the only thing that sucks with her. Like, yeah, she can control fire. She can control others' fire.
Yeah.
But once they keep generating, she can only hold on to a certain amount.
But yeah, she's a beast too.
Vulcan makes some stuff for her though, for her little puffballs. He turns those things into like heat-seeking missiles.
Vulcan?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
He makes like those little fluffs into like heat-seeking missiles that wreck house.
Yeah, so he beats her up.
Yeah.
That's pretty.
Yo, those things are just like they're in a
yeah, she makes these little like little pixie-looking things.
They're in a subway, and like these little pixie things are probably like this big, but they're right. So everybody who fights them knows like their abilities. Like, oh, this retard has a sword, this one has his feet. So like they do their research before they go into these fights, so they can pair them up with the worst possible match. They thought they had the worst possible match for her. Yeah. Somebody else who didn't control fire. Like they controlled fire. Like I think it was internally. So like they sped up their body. They can like whatever. So like they're fighting whatever. They're looking for her puffballs. They're nowhere to be found. They're fighting. She's a beast of hand to hand.
Yeah. So she's
fighting hand to hand, like almost like a car fucking comes through the wall. Boom! Smashes him. That's one of the puffballs
Vulcan
inside a little like car
ramped
thing.
her ass up, so she comes in.
So the thing is just like smashing around now. One of them. They're still fighting. Whatever. Second one starts coming in opposite, ping ponging.
So not only can she throw hands, like an MMA fighter.
These giant monster like pieces of metal with these little puffballs inside.
Yeah.
That are like her flame puff. I think one of them up there. One of those things.
Oh shit. Yeah, no, they were throwing them around because like in the first episode you see the lieutenant
like a little
extinguish them. You can't play with
this. No playing with fire. No playing with fire.
You can't extinguish them, and now they're just these like big wrecking balls.
So like she's a beast, and hand in hand with those things are like a lot of things about this too. Like a lot of people, they can control fire, they can't fight. They can fight, they can't control fire.
Yeah,
it's like their squad has some monsters.
She has straight up army training, like special forces, hand to hand.
She's a pyrokinetic too, so
so she knows what's good. Then we have the lieutenant. I don't know how to say that name. I'm not even gonna. We talked about him a little bit.
Yeah, we talked about him. That's to do with the muskets we were talking about.
Yeah, with the bullets he can control. He's a second gen fire, just like Maki.
Yeah.
But who's this one? Let me just pull this up real quick. Blah blah blah. Oh, the cat girl.
Second
yeah.
squad that she got transferred over.
She joined the 8th squad.
What is her pyrokinetics?
She's a cat?
I think she's a 3rd gen. She controls. She creates a fire. Like, that's body enhancement, I think, like I was saying before about the other girl who was fighting the body enhancement.
She's a third gen.
Yeah, she enhances, that picks up her speed and her, like, agility from her fire. She can move with fire, like, speed and agility.
Yeah.
That's what, she's cool because she's matched fast and strong.
Yeah, she literally, while under the effects of her ignition ability, she gains noticeable cat-like trails, and but increases her agility, her strength, and everything like that.
She becomes the Two Tails, basically. So
pretty much.
She's a two-tail Jinchuriki.
Yeah.
But who else is there?
There's Victor, the scientist, but then I guess we're pretty much through all the beasts, so we might as well talk about
Shinra. Like,
we'll save him for last. There's Victor, the scientist. He just joins in. He's R&D. Yeah. That's all he does. He just hypes up the truck. He hypes up all their technology.
Is that the dude with the afro or is that the redhead dude?
It's Bob Ross looking ass dude.
He doesn't really do anything besides research. He doesn't hype up nothing.
Not yet.
Not yet.
I don't know.
Vulcan does everything right now.
Oh yeah, Vulcan's the one. I guess he's just sitting in the background. They're getting ready to put him in.
I think he's the one. He's the one that explained Shinra and Sho's ability from the sidelines watching these two fight. That's it, I know we've been jumping around a lot. We're all over the place, but that's because like the fights are just crazy, and we can't just
talk about one thing. We're all over the place.
My man was on the sidelines watching the Shinra Sho fight.
Didn't see it yet, so tell me.
We might have to pause it for a second and let him enjoy the fight so he can see what. Oh my God! Yeah, one of them can use flames to stop time.
All right, we're pausing.
The other one can use flames to jump through time. Yeah.
So we're gonna take a quick Animenia break here.
Back after.
Woo, that was a good fight. That was crazy. So Sho is a monster. Shinra doesn't even know how much of a monster he is.
Alright, we had to stop so you guys could, we could watch it, so hopefully you guys watched it.
That was.
Oh man.
So essentially, what we were talking about, how the fight between Sho and Shinra, how he's like pretty much breaking apart his atom by stopping time by moving at the speed of light. Like, what?
Yeah, he de-atomizes and then re-atomizes. It's crazy.
Like, he's moving at the speed of light and his atoms break down because his body can't handle it, and then he re-atomizes somewhere else because they're moving so goddamn fast.
Yeah. So,
and then that world, what was it? The Dola world or the Link, whatever?
The Dola Link. There's two worlds there. There's the motionless world that Sho controls.
Yeah.
And then the Dola Link is where, whatever that person's name is.
Yeah, the evangelist itself gave Sho the grace to do what he does.
Yeah, so by Shinra moving that fast, he links himself with Sho, which links him with that.
It's confusing.
Yeah, it's crazy. These guys, just imagine, I know you guys are anime nerds because you watch an anime show. Just imagine two Minotaurs fighting.
Straight hands.
Yeah. Just non-stop flash stepping.
One thing about that though, about the fight, and when I stopped it, normally when you see instant transmission, it fades away how Goku's moving that fast, this and that, the way the animation pops up, Shinra's just standing there out of nowhere, just bink, within a frame.
You usually get some kind of fuzziness
twinkle,
or some kind of fade in, or
he just boop, right there. It almost looked like it was a mess up in frame, but then you realize
there's
that's
no
their
sound,
way of
no
showing
nothing. He's just
one frame he's not there, and the next frame the whole thing they just pop his image.
Yeah, and he shows up. He's one frame he's standing next to him, punches him. Another frame he pops up, him. Sword in his chest.
And and the other people that are watching the fight are talking about
I have no idea what's going on.
In this motionless world. So when they're talking about the fight, all everyone else is seeing is just random, just clap.
Every time they get hit out of the world, they just. That's all they're seeing is smacks out of the motionless
this
world.
whole 10-minute fight just looks like half a second to me, 30 seconds to them.
Just every time they get slapped,
Imagine just a whole straight MMA match ending in 3 seconds, but it was 40-minute fight. It was like, what?
Yeah, I know we gave you a lot of fights and we spoiled a lot, but
We don't care. Because
I don't
want to
it's too much to try to like explain the whole show. So we gave you the best parts.
Yeah, I mean, if you clicked on this video, you probably know.
Yeah,
about
you
the
probably
show.
watched the video.
And there'll be a disclaimer at the beginning. Blah blah blah. So.
Yeah, but
Fire Force, absolutely recommended. I'm gonna have to finish this because I left off where they're meeting Vulcan. And Vulcan's
you
being
missed
betrayed.
all of the subway fights.
Yeah,
So the subway fights are like the
where he leads up to how
top
he
tier of all fights in the whole anime series so far. The subway fights is the shit.
Yeah.
So if you gotta watch those.
I'm gonna watch everything. That was crazy.
Because it's such an awesome show, and that's why we're gonna be doing what we're doing with that. We got the giveaway.
Part of the giveaway, as we talked about last time, there's gonna be stickers included for every place.
We got the Shinra. No, Shinra, or we're gonna do just Fire Force on the hoodie.
Oh, that's right, the hoodie. So, in the hoodie for the first place prize, I think.
Just do Fire Force, right?
Yeah, it's just me all Fire Force, but it should. I think we should put everyone on there, like the everything, because I've done a lot of images with just straight Shinra with straight. The whole team, the whole gang together. So it'll be a pretty well loaded hoodie.
It's gonna be a one of one. So.
Yeah, it's gonna be a one of one. That's pretty much all how we do it. So everything we make is one of one.
So whatever it is gonna be crazy because we're only making one.
Yeah, it's gonna be hard as nail. It's gonna be titanium.
Yeah, it's gonna be official. So
it's gonna be a Fire Force themed hoodie in white with black vinyl printed on it.
Yeah.
So we'll do the whole
gang
thing with patches of the 8th squad. We'll put Shinra, the whole squad on there, all the good guys.
It's gonna be a fresh hoodie. I don't have the full thing in my head yet. Once I drop it, you'll get to see it.
You'll see the pictures.
This episode is connected to that giveaway.
Yeah. So
I guess that's pretty much it for today.
Yeah, that was it.
We were all over the place.
We were everywhere.
It doesn't matter because it's YouTube and we have 3 people watching anyway, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah, right. Hopefully you're gonna get first, second, third. But either way, so look out for that giveaway. All details in full will be announced.
This is another Saturday episode. Hopefully you watched last Saturday's episode.
So the way you're going to enter is you have to be subscribed to our YouTube channel. You have to be following us on Instagram. And you got to look out for a post. We post every once in a while.
We're going to be more heavy on there too, though.
What?
We're going to be more heavy on there too.
Way more heavy on there. But there's going to be a specific post for the giveaway. It's going to show you what's being given away. All you have to do is comment for the giveaway. This one's going to be Fire Force, why you like Fire Force, and who's your favorite character. And then I'm going to put everyone's name in there who entered. We're going to throw it in a random name. We're going to pick you, and I'm going to check if you're subscribed, if you're following, and if you shared the post. You have to take a picture of the post or reshare it on your Instagram because we're trying to get us out there.
Honestly, drop your shirt size too.
Yeah. Well, when I pick the name, I'm gonna DM who it is. So, we'll make the shirt and everything.
So like,
hoodie.
I feel bad you win and you get like a XXL and you're small. So,
yeah. So we'll make sure you get what fits you. Everything will be made sure to you.
I was gonna give you whatever you got, but we're gonna be nice.
Yeah, we're gonna be nice. We'll make sure. So remember, like, share, subscribe, and comment. This one's Fire Force. Why you like Fire Force, and who's your favorite character?
This is the first we're doing. We're gonna do one every month.
Every month.
So this one's the July one.
Yep.
Yeah.
Everyone, this is IPK Thoughts from Animania.
This is Wrath.
Have a wonderful evening.
I rambled a lot today, so I'll spare you.
All over the place.
We got nothing. I'll see you guys. See you guys next time.
Too
Peace.
lazy to put it up. And take care. So yeah, that's easy. I'll put the photo up like that.
Yo, editing.